Hi everyone, grace to you and peace. Friends, let's face it, like you, I am ready for the pandemic to be over. Instead, the numbers continue to increase significantly. I come to you today to share with you that because of the surge in COVID numbers, we have decided to suspend in-person worship at least through the end of January. This is the best way to ensure the health and the safety of Trinity Church. This was not an easy decision. As you know, Trinity established a COVID-19 team way back in March to help us make the best decisions for our congregations and community. Our COVID team is made up of Trinity members, some who have experience in public health, disaster response, and other areas of expertise. The team is led by Chap Haddon and has been meeting frequently to track COVID-19 pandemic issues in the nation, the state, and especially here in Brunswick County and surrounding areas. Each week, the team looks at the overall numbers and the trends which experts are seeing. Early on, the team decided that our number one priority would be the safety of the congregation. If you get this by email, you will see the latest statistics and trends which we have been discussing. Notably, just yesterday, Brunswick County moved from the significant numbers category to the substantial. The bottom line is this. Recent public health advisories have shown the level of risk across the nation and here in Brunswick County is predicted to significantly increase in the coming days and weeks. The COVID test positivity rate in Brunswick County has also increased significantly in the past few days and is expected to continue to increase. That means the risk of someone in our congregation unknowingly coming into contact with a COVID positive person in the community is also increasing. Accordingly, the risk of exposure at a church service to someone who unknowingly is COVID positive and actively sharing the virus to others has become even more possible. So we as a group, which includes my input as pastor, as well as the input of other staff members, feel that it is in the best interest of the congregation as well as the community to suspend in-person worship through January. We had a couple of long and difficult conversations, and last week we put off this decision. I really can't express to you how much I personally have agonized over this decision this past week. I do understand that in-person worship is vitally important. Yet overall, the team and I feel that it is best at this juncture. Of course, we're still going to be online, and we are going to be producing some amazing worship services for you to experience. Well, no, St. Nicholas will not be able to come back. We will have our kids singing, though, in upcoming services. Some of our musicians are going to be recording some amazing Christmas music. Families from our church will be lighting the Advent wreath. Our Christmas Eve services will still be a highlight of the year. We will have kids and families version at 4 o'clock, which will include the dressing up of our kids in characters. Our contemporary Christmas Eve service will premiere at 6 o'clock and be led by our praise team. And a traditional Trinity Christmas Eve will begin that evening at 8 o'clock. All you can catch on Facebook. If you miss any of the services, you will be able to go back later again on our Facebook page. For each of the services, you will need a gift bag. Inside, there will be items that will help you engage and experience the Christmas Eve service. Communion packets and individual candles for each member of the family will help you experience the birth of our Lord in a meaningful, if even a little bit different way. There are also some other surprises in here. We are also looking forward to a congregational 40-day prayer challenge as we move into the much anticipated 2021 calendar year. It's going to be a wonderful time, and you're not going to want to miss it. There is even more good news. Really, even the best news. God has not abandoned us, and God is still working. God has continued to draw people to himself throughout this whole pandemic. God has not abandoned us, but is in the middle of all of it. God is with us. This is the good news. God still shines. In a message we will look at again later this Advent, Isaiah the prophet says this: the people who walk in darkness will see a great light. For those who live in a land of deep darkness, a light will shine. That's Isaiah chapter 9, verse 2. In the midst of what seems like darkness, God does shine. That is why we light Advent candles each of the Sundays before Christmas. We have lit the candle of hope, and we have lit the candle of peace. In subsequent Sundays, we are going to light the other candles, and on Christmas Eve, we will light the middle Christ candle. All as a reminder is that Jesus Christ is the light of the world, and nothing and no one can put that light out. Friends, during these times, look for the light. Look for Jesus, because Jesus is the light. And my prayer for all of us is that Jesus himself will be reborn in all of us this holy season. God bless you.